Hello, Mr. Johnson. I'm Marissa. I'm going to be your nurse today. I'm performing hand hygiene and put on new gloves. Hey, could you verify that first and last name for me, please? I see that band. Thank you. Hey, do you have any allergies to iodine, betadine, or latex? None? Okay. So I'm just going to place this towel over you for privacy. And today we're going to be inserting a Foley catheter. So that procedure is going to be a little bit uncomfortable, but I'm going to talk you through the entire procedure. And just please bear with me. Right, and the bed is already at a comfortable working height. So right now we're going to clean the genital area just to prevent infection. So I'm going to expose you. And I'm going to lift it up. And I do have warm water in the basin, and if it's too hot, just let me know. Right, and dispose of this towel. And wipe, and dispose of this towel. And dispose of this towel. All right. So now that the area is clean, we're going to start the procedure. And my patient is in supine position. And there's already an absorbent pad under the patient, so that wouldn't have to have been placed at that time. All right, so we're going to cover you up while I get the catheter ready. So we're going to remove the catheter from the bag and place it here. And we're going to use this bag just for our trash. Okay, so we're going to open. It has a 1-inch border that we can use. So now we have our sterile gloves. And we're also going to use our 1-inch border on our gloves. Now that I have my sterile gloves on, we're going to put the drapes down. And then we're going to put the fenestrated drape on top, only exposing the area that I'm working with. Okay, I'm just getting all my materials ready. Dispose of that correctly. And now I'm going to pour my iodine over my balls, my cotton balls, and dispose of that correctly. Dispose of that cotton ball. Dispose of that one. And now that we have the tip covered in iodine, we're going to put some lubricant. And dispose of that correctly. So we're going to grab the catheter, making sure not to drop it or let it hang. And we're going to lubricate it at least 2 to 4 inches. No, we're going to lubricate it 1 to 2 inches. I'm sorry. All right, and we're also going to place a little bit of lubricant inside of the. All right, and dispose of that correctly. All right, Mr. Johnson, so we're about to get ready to insert the catheter. Just take a big deep breath, and I'm going to count to 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to insert that all the way to the Y. Once I get it in, I'm going to create my bubble. And pull it out to make sure I have resistance. I have resistance. All right, so we're going to check for resistance, and it's in the correct place because we now have urine output in the bag. So we will place this below the bladder. and on the bottom of the bed on something unmovable. And if we needed a urine sample, we will come back and get it directly from the port if it's been over an hour. And if not, you can get it from the bag. So I'm gonna dispose of my sterile gloves correctly. And I'm gonna clean up all of my items and dispose of everything correctly. And since this is a male patient, I'm going to take this on the abdomen. All right, Mr. Johnson, I'm going to cover you back up. And do you have any discomfort? Okay. Hello, Mr. Johnson. I'm Marissa. I'm going to be your nurse. I'm going to perform hand hygiene, put on new gloves. So the doctors ordered you today for that catheter to come out. So I'm going to expose you for a second. I'm going to place a towel over you. And this is going to be a little uncomfortable, but better than the first time for sure. Right, and I'm going to untake that and grab my syringe so I can remove the bubble. All right, so now that that's removed, I'm going to count to 3 and then I'm going to pull it out. Give me 1 second. 1, 2, 3. The bag, we're going to remove the bag and dispose of it correctly. All right, Mr. Johnson, I'm going to cover you back up. You feel fine, right? Okay. All right. I'm going to lower the bed to the lowest level. Make sure the wheels are locked, the side rails are up, and the call light is in reach. All right, Mr. Johnson, you have a nice day.